Hey, what's going on, y'all? Yeah, this your one Mike. Just coming to you tonight to share my 2 cents on a couple things. I know usually I sing a little something. I might still, you never know. But I usually don't comment on a lot of things. But this whole controversy between Professor Gates and Officer Crowley, and it being a whole kind of racial thing, and yeah, racism is dead. Yeah, here's how I feel about that. Like someone said, even though we have a black president, it doesn't mean that we live in a post-racial society. I mean, that's just the truth. You're not gonna get over that. Um, I feel like yeah, a lot of the hatred and stuff and misconceptions they're inbred. We were taught by our parents to feel a certain way, and we perpetuate that as we grow older and as we have children. We teach our kids the same thing, and white people do the same thing with their kids. And hey, it just kind of self perpetuates. And how do you get over that? I don't know. I don't have the answer for that. But really, what we're talking about is that whole Crowley arresting Gates in his own house. Yeah, I'd kind of be pissed about that too. Because, see, apparently Gates came home, had some trouble getting in, so him and his driver, had to try and, force their way in. However, whatever happened. Okay, so here comes Crowley coming to investigate this suspicious activity and is asking for all kind of ID and stuff. And I mean, me personally, I've had those days where every little thing just getting on your nerves, just all day long, just jig jig jig. And maybe coming home and you're tired and you want to sleep and you're hungry and you're black and you just upset and have to break into your own house. That's kind of like, okay, that's it for the day. Like, I'm really done. And then here comes this dude in the middle of the night. Did you break into this house? Do you live here? Are you supposed to be here? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You asking me if I'm supposed to be here? I live here. Okay, I pay for this shit. Okay, that's what I do. So apparently, the professor felt that it was enough for him to just present his Harvard ID, and that should have been the end of it. Which personally, I think it should have been because, the president said that the officer acted stupidly in the situation, and I agree. And I also read that he kind of retracted the statement, or he admitted that he overreacted with the statement, which I think is a bitch move because you know um he did act stupidly in the situation. I mean, I don't put the blame on him because he's a white man, but because he's an officer and he works at Harvard, so he should know that this guy, you know, this professor teaches at Harvard. He should know what he looks like. He should have recognized him. There shouldn't have been no question after that. I mean, you're just doing your job, I understand, but the fact that it escalated into this whole big thing and you arrested him, that's you being an asshole. That's what that is. Okay? Just straight up. That's you being a jerk. You're a jerk. You're a jerk. Okay. Yeah, that was unnecessary, and not saying that they both couldn't have handled the situation better because besides being grown ass men, they're both very intelligent men. They both teach at Harvard. I don't see why it got out of hand like that. And, it could have very well been, racial tension because I know from experience that sometimes you just feel a certain way towards white people when you see them sometimes, especially when it comes to officers, because you feel like you're going to get fucked with and you just automatically are defensive. There's nothing you can do about it. Like I said, I don't have the answers on how to fix that, but that's just how it is sometimes. And I just felt like the whole thing just out of hand for no reason. And I think if anyone owes anyone an apology, the officer needs to apologize to the professor. Um, I guess the professor should also apologize. I mean, personally, I'm not big on the whole, but Okay, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. They should definitely, the mature thing is for them to both apologize to each other because it did get out of hand, and, to let it go, because we need to have more dialogue on the whole issue, and that's the only way that we're really gonna get beyond it. That's the only way we're gonna figure out answers. So, if you agree, click on the button. You know which one. I don't have to tell you. And am I gonna sing something tonight? Yeah, I'm gonna say no because I can't think of anything to sing right now. All right, so